Start, go on. Right, Dan, we'll let Dan tell you what's been going on.
Obviously, this is take two, innit?
Is it take two? Because last time...
I'm being held accountable, right, for using the audio. When we press record, yeah, and obviously it changed colour, it just didn't go the right colour, innit?
Didn't go the right colour. We're recording the audio.
Moving on. We're here with the one and the only SK's finest, Sam Strika.
Sam Strika, people. Sam, obviously, thank you for coming back as well. We do appreciate that, obviously, at least you understood what our sticky situation was at the time.
Shit happens, innit, man?
It happens. Been a busy past few months for you, to be fair. You've been releasing track after track, but your recent one has been Autotune.
Yeah.
Which has just come out, and that came out on your own channel. Weren't your own channel, sorry?
Yeah, it was my own channel.
Oh, it was your own channel, no, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Strike 161, yeah.
And it was, yeah. And then it was either just a few weeks before you brought out Oh Well as well, which is now sat on just under 10k.
Yeah, it's doing alright, that, yeah.
And that's it's just mad, bro. You're just doing bits at the minute. You're a bit of a producer, engineer, mix and mash.
Yeah.
Expert at the minute.
Shout out to SK Studios.
SK Studios. So
that's the one, man.
You know what? We'll start there then. So yeah, obviously you've got SK Studios for yourself.
Yeah.
What inspired you for that? Like, how come?
Well, first and foremost, obviously I'm an artist myself, so
Yeah.
that's the main reason I got into the say. Well, basically I got the unit first, and I was doing events there and stuff. But at the same time, the reason I do the recording and stuff is that I'm an artist, so I did a bit for myself and a few mates, and then I just sort of turned it into business as such.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I think that's a good thing as well, especially because you're an artist, so obviously that benefits you as well, because it means you got your own space for recording, and obviously if you've got your boys as well, you can obviously put that in there.
So what, for a lot of people though, yeah, something to look up to, like all the younger people look up saying, oh yes, Strike from SK, I'm from SK, like I want my own studio, innit?
Yeah, man.
It's like
good, bro. But it doesn't come easy though, bro. It took me a good few years, you know what I mean? People think like they'll try to do something and it doesn't happen. It's like, oh, fuck this, fuck that. It's like, bro, it took me years, man, and it's only because things just fall into place, bro. That's all I can
Just
really
gotta
say.
wait, innit, man?
Yeah,
Patience,
man.
everything.
That's it,
Gotta
bro.
wait, and obviously it is benefiting you highly, because a lot of artists that I'm seeing are going to SK Studios because they want that studio time, they want that feeling of like, oh yeah, look,
that comfortable
that
studio
comfortable
time.
studio, and that's the next thing. It was. Do you think that's a good way to go about it? Do you think it was more of, I need to make it more comfortable because I know for a fact what I want in a studio and how I would want to be more comfortable?
That's part and parcel of it as well, because like I say, studios I've been to, well, I used to go to YJ's studio in Manchester, and obviously he's H's producer now, so he don't do studio.
He's on Big Boys the whole time.
Exactly. That's why I thought I'd get my own now, because it's like I can't sort of rely on other people for their stuff when you get what I mean.
Especially if it's right on your doorstep as well, and obviously it's yours now.
Literally 5-10 minutes down the road.
Exactly, literally
well, it's
from where we are now.
from my house, mate.
I remember used to come on your electric scooter saying, "Hands here, get here." 30 seconds.
Music, obviously, when we've done our bit of research, you've been in the music industry for a long time now.
Yeah,
you've been in it for a good 10 years now. So has it always been something that you've been interested in? Is it something that you've been passionate about since you were younger, or was it at a certain point in your life where you're like...
Well, this what I mean, like, I think we had this conversation last time, like taking music seriously, I'd say it was the past 7 or 8 years, you know what I mean? But I started like 10 years ago. That's when I first got into music, do you know what I mean?
Would you say that
you
started taking music seriously when you were clashing, or when the clashing finished? Like when you finished doing that?
It was, to be fair, we got into like the actual, I don't know, it was like the grime scene back then, we would call it whatever. Like we got into that through clashing people, innit? We went to a few sets and then we didn't get along with a few people, and we started all sending for each other, and that's how it started. And then we got in the clashes. So
this track season.
Yo, Wardub's I send for everybody. Send for the arses and it works.
Definitely. We've obviously you now got SK Studios, but did you ever think you would take like the producer mix mashing side of it, or was it just something that came natural because you were like, you know what, I can start learning this and it benefits me within your own music as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, there's that. Obviously, the reason I got into it was for my own side of things, but I've always, like, say for instance, I've done my own events, I've had my own radio show on Pi Radio, I've done loads of things.
Big up.
Like, sort of, when I had a crew back in the day, Highlife, I used to sort all the stuff out. So I've always done loads, and
you like being hands-on?
That's it, bro. Music, if it's anything music, I'll do it, bro. You can learn anyone can learn something. Do you know what I mean? It's like you think, oh, I don't have to do this now. A year later, bro, you know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Just practice, man. Practice.
That's literally what it is. Like obviously, like going back to us, bro. We're taking a take two.
Take two of the same podcast. Practice, man. But this time we got it right, innit?
Of course, bro.
Definitely.
Just about anyway.
With all the music stuff and you being around for that many years, and obviously you were a lot younger when you started it. Does it inspire you, knowing for a fact that you're inspiring younger artists and younger people to come into the studio and telling them like, look, yeah, this is what you can do, this is what you can do, and you helping them? Does it feel inspirational?
It's good, but yeah, definitely. I think at times, obviously, I've still got a lot to do myself. Do you get what I mean? In the music, I've still got a lot to learn, a lot to do, but in terms of that, yeah, I love that. I think there's a lot of younger artists that might look up to me and stuff, but at the same time, the kids that come through as well, it helps me as well. Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly what I was about to ask as well.
Last time, like.
Swear, man. I remember the first time I went, you like, nah, you can hit this verse harder, innit, man? Yeah, and I'd be there laughing, man, after smoking a zoot, and he's like, I'm like, nah, man, I've actually got to focus now. I've got to hit this verse hard, innit?
Nah, obviously, if there's a lot of producers I get told, like, I don't know what studios, etc., but like
they just record the verse and that, you're happy with it.
Yeah, man, that's it. But nah, if I don't like it, I'll tell you do it again. Do you know what I mean? I think right, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have respect for you for that though, because it's not like you're just using them for, oh yeah, it is my business. I'm just gonna.
Well, it makes your money worth it, though, innit?
Yeah, it makes your money worth it, and it'll make people.
Because I'm an artist, I know how it goes, bro. I know, like, you know what I mean. I know how it should be.
You want to hear those things, innit? You want to hear, you got to hit this verse hard, man. You want to hit this verse harder. You need to do this more. It helps, man. Them little things, innit?
And I think that's a good thing as well, though, because it's like moving on to the next bit anyway. Is like when artists are coming through, which I'm sure like you have had experiences that producers probably haven't or have probably come in and saying like, you can do this, you can't do that, like, or do this even better, and it just gives them that next like push in a sense, and it can make that track go from that to that.
The anthem that I've just sort of set up, etc. There's a verse on it. Should I get into that soon or something?
I was about to. I'm not gonna lie. I was literally about to bring up. Talking about people, right? No cutting. Take.
No cutting. People, we're keeping it raw. We're keeping it raw for you people. You see this conversation,
innit, man? No cuts, no nothing.
Right. Well,
we'll talk about the anthem because we're gonna get into that anyway.
That was the next bit anyway.
Well, that's what I was getting at anyway. There's someone on it that I genuinely told him to write the verse again and come back and do it again, innit? Because obviously I thought it's going to be a sick track. I think it's going to do. It
is a sick track.
So you want to become your hardest on it, innit, bro? You know.
It's a hard track, man. 6 minutes of grease.
Yeah, but that's a good thing as well, though, because it's like, even though at the time they might think, oh well, why is he telling me to do this? I guarantee, coming from when I've been speaking to you, the personality you've got, it would just give you that extra push, and it's like that's why I think you're doing well with SK Studios, because people are enjoying coming.
But it's not even that, because the vibe's so comfortable. When you are telling people about this and this, they don't feel like you're taking them for a decade, innit? They know they're trying to help them. I know some people would say it a certain way, and you think, I'm gone me.
Nah, I sat there, I'm not doing it.
Nah, it's right though, man. Everyone can do better, bro, innit?
Yeah,
just gotta try, literally.
Exactly.
Just try again, defo. On the anthem anyway, when is there a date? Is there
recording very soon?
Oh yeah, because the one and only D2 and JB are on the track.
Yes, hear me.
It is. But now when's the recording for that, or is it?
Oh, let Strika tell you about that. Not my project, innit?
Yeah, that's happening very soon. That in the next couple of weeks, filming, and then
need to watch out for
hopefully
that.
Looking at like Boxing Day or something, maybe to release it. I think that'd
be a good day, because everyone's chilling just after Christmas, either hungover, and they're just like, you know what,
let's jam to some tracks now. Anthem's out right now.
That's it, bro.
Definitely. Well, going back into the past anyway. When you started your YouTube channel, obviously because we're on a retake too, we found out it was 2014 that you started the channel, not in 2016.
No, before we forget, tell them how you got your name.
Yeah,
tell them how you got your name.
Bit of a mad one, innit? I was just, I don't know, I was like just chilling with my mates, and then it's I seen it on a lamppost, innit? And I just took it. I thought, fuck it, I'll have that, innit?
Strika with it, get to know.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but obviously going back a bit, obviously now on your YouTube channel.
Back to the lamppost.
We'll go back past the lamppost. What we'll do is, your first video is obviously you on your channel, but then your two following videos afterwards is Easy and J. on as well. So personally, I think obviously you pushing people has always clearly been there because you've been doing it for a few years. It wasn't
always.
like right now there's still plenty of videos that are on there of you. It's more like you're still promoting your mates now, isn't it?
I remember we were at the studio one time with you and you were saying, yo, we just got clashes in it, we're in Brum, and the clash was rigged. It was me, Izzy Gibbs, yeah, do you know what, me and Izzy Gibbs from out of town, innit? So all these bars, I was back in a minute because we knew we were not going to win on that, yeah, but that's my IG, innit?
Trust me, man. Nah, that's what it is, bro. It's like who's the boss. It's, don't be wrong, like, the people that won it was all sick, man, but it's because it was biased, innit? Because we were in their ends, innit? All the people we were clashing.
Yeah.
So they had loads of fans there. So it's like Izzy Gibbs being from a next ends, me being from a next ends. We just supported each other because, you know what I mean? It's biased as fuck.
It was like City playing United away, and the winner is off. Who's got the most fans in the stadium?
Literally, bro.
Nah, but speaking on clashes, like, has that always been, like, do you prefer doing clashes? Like, if you could still be doing them now, like, if they were as big as what they were, would you still be, do you think you'd still be sat there doing them now?
Nah, bro, it's like, I don't know, like, I've got a kid and other things and stuff, so I take things a bit more personally these days, I think.
Yo, I'd love to clash me, you know.
That's what I'm saying, when I was younger, bro, yeah, and I didn't really have no cares, bro, do you get what I mean? You say whatever you want to me, I don't give a shit. So, it's like, I'm going to say something worse, innit? But you can say shit now, so I just end up scrapping, isn't it?
Oh, well, speaking of the clashes anyway, there was a rumour going around which D2 told me, so I'll pass this one over to D2.
A possible Lord of the Mighties feature.
Yeah, man, nah, like, yeah, a good few years ago now, about 3 years ago, Jammer was tweeted, he's basically Lord of the Mighties coming about, and obviously I got loads of people to tweet saying, get me on there and that. And he was tweeting saying, yo, who's this striker, etc, etc. And then I think it was a guy called Floors and A9 as well. They was like both popped up saying, oh, I'll clash him and all this shit. And then next thing you know, I sort of got left out of the picture, innit? Like, it was mad. Like, them two ended up clashing each other, innit? I just thought it was mad, but still, it is what it is, innit? Like,
yeah, but strikers here and there not now, innit? So,
strikers doing bigger bits, therefore. But yeah, obviously going back to when you were starting to upload all your stuff onto your YouTube channel anyway, you then started bringing out mixtapes as well, which was, you brought out Pick Up the Pace and then Mixed Emotions as well, which was most recent.
There's a couple features on Pick Up the Pace that I don't think people would expect you to have.
you know what, there's loads on that one.
Especially the H feature, man. I think loads of people were surprised that the one and only Sam Strika has got a feature with H.
I know, man. It's like, man, there's loads of people on that. Genuinely, there's good 12, 13, maybe 15 people on that mixtape or something. But yeah.
Mad. Do you think that's more of your route? Do you like doing the mixtapes, or would you prefer to start putting the singles out and stuff like that?
It's like, because like I say, I've done music for the past 10 years. Like, every so often, I think it's good to drop a project in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Get all your stuff that's gonna hype people up and accept. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It shows how much work goes into it as well.
Especially with the clashing like years ago, that was like popping back then, innit? Do you know what I mean? So that was the best. Like nowadays, you've got to pay for music videos, you've got to pay for studio time, you've got to pay for this and that. Like, back then, you just do a clash for free and get fucking bare views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Swear, man.
Like, is that free promotion as well?
Music for the music and that.
Is this yeah, exactly, bro. It's music for music. Like, there's no money, but yeah, trust me.
Definitely. Is there any mixtapes that you plan on releasing maybe next year or anything like that? Because obviously I know there was a bit of space in between the two mixtapes that you dropped, but is it something that now you're thinking, you know what, I think I might start dropping it more? Because it wasn't like they were not good songs, like people are listening to them, like they're getting views, mate. So it's like, is that something that you think next year I might have to put out another one? Or
well, at this minute, because I'm so busy at the studio, I don't like...
Businessman.
I'm just trying to get what music done I can. Do you get what I mean? Like,
just work mode at the moment.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I literally put a bit down on the tune yesterday and then a little bit more tonight. I ain't got the time, or if I've been at studio all day recording for loads of different people, I can't be arsed, you know.
You've got an outside life as well, innit?
Of course, I've got a kid, I've got a dog at home. Loads of other stuff.
What's like the dog?
Nah, but to be fair though, even though you are very busy, it's not like you've been quiet this year. Like in the past 4 months, you brought out 4 tracks. You brought out Oh Well, Pull Up, Money Up, and Autotune.
You can see the work.
Like
work pays off, man. Hard work's paying off.
So it's not even the fact that you're just saying, oh look, I'm too busy to be doing this. Like you're still doing it because you've got a passion for it.
Swear, man. You can see yourself going places.
Yeah.
Therefore.
It's just like I said, bro. It's all I've known for the past 10 years or something. So that's what I do, innit?
definitely. Moving on to the music videos anyway. Personally, for me, I think the Autotune music video was sick. I rated that.
There's something special about that video, man. Something special. I don't think loads of people would know about that. Like the scenery, man. The statue.
Yeah.
My man's got a statue. Oh, who is it? Who's a statue of? In town, by the way, not in Stockport. It's in Manchester, centre of Manchester.
Yeah, that's it's like I don't know if it's my great granddad or great uncle, one of the two, but he's called James Pitts from Blackburn, and he won the Victoria Cross, I think it was, in the Second World War.
Mad. Big respect.
Yeah, man. He I think him and his mate was injured, and it was just them two left, and they had to fight off like a fleet or something on their own until like backup coming all this stuff.
No.
It's pretty mad.
That's
got to be inspiring for you as well, because obviously
that's some active shit, that, you know.
Yeah, that is
not even a joke.
We're talking about not running from 30 man. My man had a whole brigade coming in, that two man deep, and that thinking, nah.
I've not even gassing it. I've been in mad scraps where I won't leave my mates. I'd rather get done. Like I have been done in off a lot of people, and it's like I think that comes from that, innit? Do you know what I mean? Definitely.
Yo, if they're not running from like 100 million man, in that trench with one man deep, thinking, yeah.
You better stay in away, cause I ain't down with this shit no more, no way. Shine like you know me, you don't know me, okay. Cause I've been on these roads and I know they don't stay. Hey, hey, oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
you're right back at it again.
We're right back.
Yo, no technical difficulties, yeah.
But now, I think definitely on the music video side, I think the music video sets the basis for the whole track.
Yeah,
I think
definitely, man.
Because a lot of people like seeing the story behind it, or not even if it's not a story, a good music video does well. I don't know one bad music video that doesn't do well.
No, it's simple, yeah. It's got that personal aspect. Like when you know about it, it has that extra vibe to the video and that.
That's what I'm saying. But that's I was gonna put it on like Mixtape Madness or Grime Daily or something. Do you know what I mean? But I thought it's just all personal to me, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered about. Obviously, I want to get places, but at the same time, I'm not
in no rush.
I'm not bothered, bro. Like, I'm not down for licking out. I'm not. You know what I mean, bro? Licking out. I just do what I do, innit, bro? Like.
Yeah, but that's the best way. I think that's the best way to be in the industry. Though,
keep it true to yourself, innit, man.
And you don't have to put. We've talked about this last time. You have that persona that you'll just lose.
The same thing, man.
Eventually, someone will catch you out, and then you'll be sat there and you'll be like, oh. I've actually been acting up the whole time.
It's just a small world, innit, man? Everyone knows everyone somewhere.
Definitely.
Bare fake people, man.
But now, with the whole statue thing, I think that's something that you should, even though obviously you were a part of it, should just be something
that's
in your
heritage.
Big respect.
You
should be very, very proud
of
that.
It's mad because I didn't even know about it until very recently. Do you know what I mean? So.
No, but that's good as well. And I think obviously even having it in your video showing something that you're passionate about, and obviously you're doing your bit, and then you obviously got your granddad statue there, which I think
insight, really, man.
Mad.
Definitely, and I think it's just something to definitely be very proud about. Definitely. So obviously we know for a fact you got big link ups. You've been on JDZ Media, Mixtape Madness, Heat on the Beat as well. I don't know if I could ask this, but which is your favourite platform?
I've been on like obviously I've been on Grime Daily as well, Link Up TV loads more as well, but I don't know, I'd say
you were the best platform to work with.
Yeah.
Not the best platform.
Like obviously not slating no other platforms, it's just kind of like
platforms, man. I respect everyone that's helped me out with music and platforms. Well, just can't lie, there's set cameramen or channels I've worked with that I think are little knobheads, mate. Like, fuck them, innit?
No comment.
You know what, I'd straight up tell you, just told them anyway, fuck them, innit? But I'd say, you know, obviously mine's my favourite channel, I've used that since basically started, but JDZ Media, I'd say, bro.
No. JDZ, that's hard.
The first one I dropped in there did about a good 50,000. The second one did like around that as well, I think, and then the next one after that did about 80,000. You know what I mean? So
it's always good to keep them links as well.
I think, innit? Yeah.
Definitely, I think it's always good to have them links because it's like even when it gets to a point like when we've been chatting around here now, it's like you can have them connections. It's like you can push your music that bit further. You can reach new people that want to listen to your music.
Like, with those other channels though, they're not local. They're around the UK. Like JDZ Media is where they're Birmingham based.
Yeah.
Brum based video crew and that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I used to get about everywhere back in the day, man. Wolverhampton, Nottingham, London, Sheffield. On about
going around everywhere. Talk about the Highlife show because I know they went around absolutely everywhere.
Oh, it's just Highlife. But the Highlife show was the radio thing, innit? But Highlife, that's what I'm saying. We used to go everywhere, bro. Like clashing. literally went on Radio 1 Extra, did a set with RAO on there. That was sick. We did we went down to Rinse FM as well. That was sick. With Sir Spyro was DJing that as well. It was mad.
Shout out.
Yeah, trust me, sick, bro.
Just up and down the country, making them connections as well.
Trust me, bro.
And I think that's what the best way it is as well, because like when
doing
people
clashes like it was county lines.
Yeah. Bro, like, you know what? Yeah, I'd win some, lose some. I don't care, bro. It's like I used to do boxing before that, innit? And that's where I think that sort of persona come from, innit? Like, just get up. You know, you get that. You go down, you get back up in it. You get what I mean, bro? Like,
no,
I think happens, innit?
I think that's good though, because like obviously I think everything sets you up for life. So it's like I played football when I was younger. And
Dead baller.
Dead baller. You mad? You should have seen me on a pitch doing rainbow flicks.
Man thinks he's SJ.
But nah, like I think that's a good setup though for like life as well, because I think when you learn younger, you learn a lot of stuff in the way you interpret it when you get older.
It's just some people. Do you know what it is? You have to realise, yeah, even if you're taking it a lot, you're on your ass. You got to learn in it, learn your lesson in it. Think, what have I learned? Yeah, I know not to do this next time, and I can build and improve from this.
Yeah, definitely, and definitely, because it's like if you keep learning, you everything's just gonna keep getting better. It's like what we've said before. It's like you try stuff, it don't work, but you like.
But I've taken many losses in life, but at the same time, yeah, it's like, if you just keep winning, when you do eventually lose, bro, you ain't going to be ready for that shit. You ain't going to build for that shit, bro. Do you know what I mean?
It's like a boxing, like if you've never took that punch, and then as soon as you take that punch, you ain't getting back up.
Since the age of 15, like, son's life, I've been fighting grown men. I got first fight, I got put in with like some 28-year-old, I think it was, yeah. Guy fucked me up, absolutely fucked me up, but it's like, they think, like, say for instance, that type of stuff in it, it just, you grow up quite, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always learning lessons, innit?
Striker Khabib 0161.
Khabib.
You know what, I used to get fucked up bare, bro, because it wasn't legit. Like, I can't lie, bro. Boxing, yeah, is one of the most corrupt sports there is, bro. No gas, yeah. Like, believe me on that. Like, I used to yeah, man, I was a kid, bro. I was 15. They put me in a ring with 30-year-olds, bro. Like, I was the age I stopped. Bro, I'm not lying, bro. I bang man out.
Yo, you must have been some henno kid, innit?
Nah, bro. I just went there, smoke a zoot on the way there, bro. Go get in the ring, have a scrap, yeah. More than likely get banged out. Get my 150 quid. Go home, sounds a pound, bro. See you in a bit. But there's a lot of times, bro, when I was on the game, innit, and I'd fuck man up because I did do a bit of boxing, innit. A lot of times, like I was saying, bro, I was just go there, fight guys that were training hard and big
so any dad that's watching this, if you want it, you know where SK Studios at.
You can find it on Google.
Do you know what I mean? SK Fight Club.
Nah, we see the extra space in it. You can just put a little ring
this
in
is
there.
why he does not do no more events.
It's bad though, my brother, yeah. It's like he does all bare knuckle, bro. He's got a bare knuckle fight on Friday, bro. I'm going with him on Thursday. We're going to stay in a hotel, like there's all this COVID, you got to stay in separate rooms, get COVID tested and all that. And then he fights the next day, so that'd be pretty sick as well, yeah.
Right, big look to
wear your face mask.
Trust me, man. You know what? He's gonna walk out to one of my tunes as well. Don't know which one yet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be sick, though.
No, we better. Well, on the Corona stuff, mate. Corona has been just crap. We said
Born
this last
Corona.
time.
Trust me.
Corona's doing my thing. What's it been like for you? Has it affected you in like a good way, or has it affected you in like, oh, you know what? It's just kind of doing my head in because.
You know what? Yeah, like
Corona in it.
It's you know what, bro. There's no goods come from this for anybody, bro. Yeah, because I can't lie. Like I like to see people happy in it, and I'm just seeing sad things. Suicides, like
deaths, everything, man. It ain't
a
been.
lot of people jobs, no, you know what I mean. Gyms being shut,
No.
like people's mental health. You know what I mean? It's fucked.
It's affected people a lot, and especially like recently, there's been so many people going, bro. And
But
it's just
as well, though, is that actually COVID though?
No,
or is that the government saying this and doing that?
It's not just COVID, yeah. It's everything because of COVID, like
Exactly,
not
bro.
just Corona making
think-
people sad and depressed,
I think that
being locked in your house and
the
that.
government's effects are worse than what the COVID's effects would be. Do you get what I
Yeah,
mean,
way
bro?
worse.
It's always speaking on that. It is the media as well. Like, trust me, I've had coronavirus myself, yeah, and don't get me wrong. I was sat there. I'm not a person to be bedbound.
That's why I'm sat all the way over
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Sorry,
he's not
Striker.
because it was about 2 months ago. But nah, like
Nice one, mate.
like I'm not a guy to sit there, bro. Like, yous will back me up when I say this. I've always got energy in it. I'm always like you see.
Nah, I'm joking.
Right,
nah,
get JB back in. But nah, obviously, like, don't get me wrong. I can see how it is killing people. I really can. But
I'm on it. It's
like,
depressing,
don't
innit?
get me wrong. I was sat there bedbound for 4 or 5 days. I don't remember a thing. I do not remember one single thing in them 4 or 5 days. But then after that, bro, it was just like, all right, I've got to get my sense of taste back. Like, bro, I still don't really have it back now. You know what I mean?
Still got Corona.
No, I've not got Corona, bro. It's gone.
Corona carrier, man.
But nah, that's what I mean, bro. So it's like, don't get me wrong, I can see how people are dying from it, but the media are making it 10 times worse. Like, you're hearing people on TV, bro, are telling you that if you go into hospital with coronavirus, you're fine afterwards. You then come out, you then go and die. They're putting your death down as COVID.
Exactly, bro.
Oh, that's stupid, that man. You could get hit by a bus. I don't think COVID goes and hits you by a bus.
That's like funerals, etc., bro. Like, it doesn't even have to be COVID. Like, you can only have a certain amount of people going to funerals. Like, set people can't go say goodbye to the loved ones. It's shit, man. It's hanging. You got what I mean?
Shit like that. I don't think that's right.
You are?
I don't think that's right.
No, it's not, bro.
It's definitely not, because at the end of the day, that's still someone's family, innit? Like, I see so many people now, like, don't get me wrong, I'm bare close to my nana and granddad, innit? And it's like, people cannot go and see their own nana and granddad, because like people in the same situation as me, it's like, they can go and stand away from the door and that.
Well, imagine it's raining though, imagine it's raining, you're in your sliders, that sweat sucks.
In that sense though, like, with the elderly, I think, it's, if anything, do keep them sort of away from everything, but keep the rest of the world going, because if we shut the rest of the world down, then fucking hell, everything's fucked, innit?
Yeah, well, look at the economy now. The economy's just plummeted all the way down.
Yeah, I remember I woke up one morning thinking, yo, I want to go for a scran today, mate.
Yeah,
and you can't do that. Felt like I had dickhead written all over my forehead, thinking, yo, that's my day ruined, that, you know.
No, but that's the thing as well, bro. Like, it's affecting people, especially with the gym stuff. Like,
it's
with
just
this second
things,
lockdown, the amount of people that are like protesting and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure I heard something. It was in Liverpool. Some gym decided to stay open.
Yeah.
And he was letting people in, but it was all the COVID tests. They were getting COVID tested. They were only a certain amount of people allowed in. Everything was getting wiped down. Just like when we were in another lockdown, and people were going in, and next minute squad show up. 10 grand fine.
Yo, you ever been gym? And go and sit on like a bench press. No, obviously, we must have been gym one time, and the seats are all sweaty and that. I'm not saying I go gym bare, right, or off minute, right, but so obviously,
gym lad people, you heard it here first.
So obviously, if they're locking gyms, I don't blame them, man.
No, but that's
you ever sat on a seat, and it's hot and sweaty, and you think, rah, you was sat on this.
Yeah, but that's the thing, bro, right? A lot of people say about the mental side of it, bro. I can understand it, because...
Right, imagine your mental state.
But you know what it's like in Pure Gym? I was going there a bit, innit, just before they shut. And you wipe everything down, like...
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
You can only do your best, innit, bro? Like, at the end of the day, fucking hell.
Like, I was going to the gym group, and literally...
I thought you don't go to the gym?
No, bro, I go to like running that, innit, because, you know, that Mackie's keeps up with me and that now, innit? Bro, I'm sat there going, right, this little
you're gonna see him on Woodbank Park Sunday mornings with all the grandmas doing the runs.
Big shout out Stockport Harriers, I used to run for them, say less, mum's life. But nah, bro, but that's what I mean, like...
I see him with Janet Sunday morning at 9:30.
Bro, running used to do me good, bro, but like people get addicted to it. Like, bro, people that go to the gym are...
Is running your drug?
No, not for me now, innit, bro? I'm sat here doing this now. But no, like, people have that addiction to go into the gym, go and doing their hobby, bro.
My brother, I'm saying he does all the bare knuckle, but he's done boxing. I stopped fucking, how long ago? In 2013. He's just carried on. And he's not stopped every weekend. Like, he's addicted to getting punched in the face, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking stupid, bro. Not even lying. Like, that's the thing, bro. He should be in the Guinness World Book of Records, mate. He's got a little black book that he has with all names and stuff. There's 800 names in that, bro. Yeah, I'm not lying. Some of them.
Guinness World Records come in. We'll see.
Bro, and that's not. He's had over that. He's had about 1,000, and I'm not lying. I promise you now.
He's got a chin to steal him, you know.
Yeah, you go and have two fights. So basically, you go and have a scrap, in one, you go to Sheffield and have like a boxing fight. Then somebody else would have pulled out for their fight later at night, and he'll go, I'll do it. You know what I mean? For the extra dough. Does that, and then he has another fight already in Liverpool later as well. So he goes there and he'll do 3 fights in a night.
That's till though.
That's till, bro.
Yeah, it's till, bro. But his head will be sat there and be like,
mate, he's got bad cauliflower hair and all that, bro.
Oh, that's nasty, that, you know. Does he have cheese with it?
Yeah. Cauliflower cheese. What knows, you know, man.
No, but that's what I mean. So like, even your brother, bro, he will be addicted to it because it's something that he's passionate about.
Bro, trust me. It's like me and music. I can't get out of the studio. Even when I'm done, I'm straight. You know what I mean? I'm back.
And I think that's a good thing though, especially because it's like, even though there's so many ways they could have gone about it that was better, bro. Like when I was going to the gym group, bro, I was doing my running. Yeah, as soon as I stepped off that treadmill, someone, they had more staff in there, bro, so that someone, as soon as they see someone come off a piece of equipment, yeah, they'd wipe it down. So it's like, so why can't you? All right, reduce the numbers, start doing that booking slot stuff. I know you can do it for like sessions and stuff if you at the gym.
Do you know what they need? Yeah, who they need to represent gyms.
Who?
Oh, I just literally forgot his name now. Wow.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one.
The guy from Sillet Bang, Barry Scott. You need Barry Scott in it.
Bang and Rona's gone.
Yeah. That'd be good marketing, that, you know.
No, but that's what it'd be, bro. It's just, I think coronavirus has affected everyone in different ways.
Every way, man.
I think a lot of people, I think us especially, it's made us a lot more busy, like trying to find stuff to do in it. Like we've been trying to find things to do because, like, we're bored. So it's like you're finding.
So
new
here
hobbies.
we are on a podcast.
Exactly like
you're not complaining.
Exactly like, bro. Like we would never have thought of this if I wasn't in Tesco filling up my bananas, and I messaged you saying,
"Swear
on, I've got this idea,"
and I was like, "Yeah, I'm on that idea."
Because like the whole podcast reason for it is not just to get these artists on, like Sam himself. It's to get the producing side, to get the mix and mash side, to get the visual side. We're in talks with clothing brands that want to come on, like that are in like talking to other artists to blah blah blah. That
videographers coming on soon, man.
And that's what I mean.
Everyone on.
We want everyone at home that's watching now to see what this industry is about, and Sam is a prime example of
it's not just the people who you see on the big screens rapping, man. Like the people who do A&R, who source
people behind the scenes. When there's someone that's famous, there's always a lot of people behind them.
Yeah, there's people putting in way more work than what you think they're putting in all the time.
People don't see what goes on behind closed doors, you know what I mean?
Like, you might see Sam as like, oh yeah, Strika, rapper, innit? Like, who does his tracks? Well, he does his own tracks.
They don't see, like, that I'm sat in that studio all day, every day, recording loads of different people's tracks. Like, it's mad. You don't see
and that's the thing as well. It's like, that we said it last time, the work you put in always shows in the end. It always shows. So it's like, even now, with this retake too, it's like, all right, it's happened, but you've made them errors, and then you learn from it, and you carry on, and you carry on, and then it just shows like
life's life shit happens.
Yo, touch wood, there's no take 3.
There will be no take 3, people. I can promise you that now. There will be no take 3. But no, yeah, definitely. I think this coronavirus stuff, I think a lot of people have decided to take it on a lot more positively than negatively, but unfortunately there is still people that are taking it negatively, and it is affecting them in bad ways, with the mental side, with the not being able to go and do things.
Some people are luckier than others, say for instance, in ways they might have a lot of family around them, some might not, they're stuck in on
They might live far away, man. You might go uni and be trapped at uni because someone on your dorm's got Rona and you're trapped there.
Look at Manchester Uni.
Not involved.
Mate, have you seen that? They're putting gates round and stuff like that. They're putting railings round to stop the students from going out.
That's you on your runs, that.
No, they're literally, so like, you know when you go into like a building site, they got the metal railings up, and they've put them there for whilst they're being built or whatever. They've put them round the entrance to unis, up the security, so that students can't be going in and out, because that's where corona is spreading a lot at the moment, because the students
but they still but they still let us go uni, still let us go college,
they'll still let you go.
School. But I'm sorry, I see about 200 people a day at college, right, when I go college. But when it's not college, I see around 3, 4, 5 people.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what
I'm
I mean,
sure
bro.
That's way safer.
Bro, you see it in, like, you've seen the school pictures, innit? Was it Parswood High School, bro? Did you see that? It was rammed, the corridors. See this room we're in here, right? I can guarantee there would have been about 60 pupils in here. And some of them aren't even wearing a mask, and it's like...
They're sweaty 15-year-olds.
Just after PE with their...
No proper logic in the whole thing if you think about it, is there, man? No.
I don't know. It's just, I just think it's. I think the government need to
pattern up, Boris, pattern up. You look like Mr. Bean with blonde hair, man.
Oh, he's a fucking melon, isn't he, bro?
I swear, he's a melon, a yellow melon.
You know what? I was just about to get onto this, right? Thing I do not understand is how can he say, all right, we're going to try and ease it before Christmas.
2nd of December.
2nd of December.
Yo, I'm going out for food that night.
The night before Eid, or is it Eid?
Yeah. I think
he said, oh, now we're going back into another lockdown.
I do think it's kind of unfair, though, the way that we're allowed Christmas, but then other religions aren't
allowed their celebrations.
Isn't it, man? And
is that what's being said?
Yeah,
it's not. That's not what's being said, but that's how it... That's what's happened, innit?
That's what I mean.
That's how it ended up being the night before Eid, lockdowns happened. But
same time though, if you look at it, like I know it's obviously a lot more of a multicultural world now, but it was. Yeah. You got to see it. It was do you know what I mean?
Christian country. Is that the best way to?
Well, I would have thought
it was.
You know what I mean, it was obviously. Britain's Britain. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you go to, say, for instance, Pakistan or something, it wouldn't be like. Do you think they'd have Christmas like proper like over there?
But I feel like it should show mutual respect, man. Or
100%.
Or allow the option, for families to go to their families, innit?
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
I completely agree with it, bro. Because I read that.
Bullshit anyway, man. They're just trying to stop people from
They definitely do something more dodgy out there.
There's something more
100%,
behind
something
it
going
than
on.
just this corona, bro.
They're trying to claw in all the debt money because time's up in it,
Mm-hmm.
and Boris's pocket's empty.
But that's the thing, bro.
All
He
these
has,
toupees and everything, man.
in my opinion, bro, the guy has no idea what he's doing.
Right.
Like, he sat there,
I'm voting
help out to eat out.
Connor for Prime Minister.
Boy, hashtag 2021. But now, on a real, I'm being dead serious with you. My man said, here's half price food. And knowing for a fact that
everyone's going to go
out when they hear, there's going to be half price off my food that I go and get, I'm going out. And then it's risen. Like, what else did he expect to happen? The guy's an idiot.
So he didn't really look at it. He just looking at the money, the money aspect, to claw money for the economy. And I get where he's coming from and all this, but if we stayed in lockdown longer, we were out. Say we stayed in lockdown until now, the whole time we didn't come out. Right now we could have Christmas.
Look at China, bro. China are sweet. China are back to normal.
Yo, I'm sorry. You see Norway, you see Sweden, you see we're having raves and that. Look at get me there, get me Dubai, get me anywhere that's not the UK.
Dubai's got tickets on the back of cereal boxes at the minute, mate. Everyone's
He's lying.
out
It's
there.
not no Alton Towers.
I do think that like the numbers are inflated, bro. Do you get what I mean? I genuinely big believer in that because, like you're saying, deaths that have happened, a lot of them are being put down as COVID. Do you get what I mean?
And I know for a fact that they're not, man.
The rate of it isn't as bad, so
it's not, and that's what it is. Like, people are seeing it and they're watching the news. And don't get me wrong, before all this year, I never used to watch the news anyway. But if I heard something on the news, I'd be like, oh yeah, it must be right. But now I watch the news a bit, bro. Yeah, I'm sat there, I'm going, you're chatting gas.
And I think it's funny, me. I don't know one person who I actually love, Piers Morgan. He's a G. Piers Morgan's a G.
You know what's sick though, yeah? Like, have you heard of the guy called Summit Tucker? He's on a
Chris Tucker.
No. That's I know what you mean. He's dead. Carlson Tucker or something like. He's on Fox News, innit, bro? He's just like Piers Morgan, but funnier, bro.
Yo, Piers Morgan, he sticks it on people like it's no one's business.
We went in on Boris Johnson the other day. I heard that, innit, Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan for MP. Piers Morgan,
type like Carlson Tucker in. He's better than my man. He's fucking funny. He gets people on the show and just rips into.
Yo, imagine Jeremy Kyle and Good Morning Britain.
I know, fucking hell.
No, but that's what it is. But yeah, definitely. Right, moving back onto the music scene, just for the final bit now. Anyway, what can we expect from Mr. Sam Strika next year? Is there anything in the works other than the anthem that's coming?
In the next 12 months, what have you got for us? Tell us.
And
let us know your plans, man.
Where do you see yourself?
This is what I mean. I've working hard with the studio, getting that more popping, basically. I've got the anthem dropping soon. This is what I mean. Like, in terms of my actual music, I've got no major plan this second.
Not even for your music, man. We're talking in terms of the studio, man. Building yourself, building the business, man. Yeah. You as a collective.
You're a businessman.
Of course, man. Well, that's what I mean. I've got plans. Like, I'm getting more like visual. I've got a camera guy in now. Well, basically got him.
Question talking about visuals. Will SK Sessions be returning?
That's the plan, basically. That's what I was getting into. Then, like, I've got a camera guy in now, so I'll be getting the SK Sessions back in as soon as like Corona's over with. I'm gonna be getting back on doing my shows. Like, I'm doing loads of shows. I did about 12, and they was all at my at my studio, innit? So as soon as that's over, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just gonna get like a proper venue and. Do you know what I mean? So that's the plan. Just get loads of stuff done. I've been chatting to like JD killed this about doing like a label and stuff. So that should be alright, I think.
I think that's come as way like
big things.
You've moved on to like a businessman as well, innit?
You've gone from building them little 16-piece puzzles to the 100-piece.
You can't just drop music, bro, because fucking hell, you
got to build yourself as a person, innit, man? Money doesn't grow on trees.
Like, bro, look at H.
£300 for the videos. He said, "Dough, £300 for a music video, £300 to that and grind. That's £600."
Yeah. Then you got to think, you got to buy at least that's like minimum £30. Yeah, but more time on a bitch on that's exclusive, £150 above.
Bro, it's dough, yeah, exactly, bro.
Mad money.
Big dough, man. So
that's what it is as well.
Here's a fact: Meeks Money's Year of the Real video cost over 10 bags, over £10,000.
Mad money,
and that's facts, 100% facts.
Meeks Money, if you're watching,
big
I could do with 10 bags.
We put a picture on his Instagram. See with that hypo Batmobile. That picture cost him 20 bags.
For the picture?
Yeah, for the car and all that, man. It's
right, yeah.
20 bag picture, he said. Mad thing. 20 bag picture.
Yo, Meeks, right, I'm at Pi Radio. What I'll do is my postcode's SK. Nah, I'm joking, but if you want to send some free money,
we'll pull up now, you know.
Nah, definitely. But nah, definitely, people. I think we're gonna give it a wrap there on the second episode, the next slice. Been
last question. I'm gonna start asking everyone this question. Top 3 money artists at the moment.
Oi. Bang.
Top 3 money artists at the moment to sign off with.
Just let me have a little think about that one a sec. Top 3 money artists.
That Sam Strika kid, you know he's hard. Oh, you know that D2, yeah. He's not that good though.
You know what? There's loads of kids that come through the studio, bare man that come through the studio that I think are sick.
Not even studio, man. It could be. They don't even have to be relevant right now, man.
Obviously, I'm not saying. Obviously, I was just like saying that there is as well. Do you know what I mean? There's loads. But in terms of like Manchester as a whole and Stockport, bro, it's fucking getting sick at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
loads of
popping.
artists coming through. Like I see that shit. So
keep your eyes out. Specsavers sponsor us.
Trust me, man. That's what I mean. Like fucking. Like I think as well. Like I've been out here for time, but bro, believe me, I ain't done shit yet. I've got loads more to come, mate.
Good people, you need
big
to
plans,
be watching.
man. See the mindset, tunnel vision.
You need to be watching Sam Strika. Sam, get your socials out there where people can find you. Get SK Studios out there so people know where they can find you. Bro.
Get at SK Studios for your studio time, which is at SK Studios on Instagram. Sam Strika 95 on Instagram. Facebook as well, SK Studios, Sam Strika, etc. Yeah.
Well, Dan, pop your socials out there like where everyone can find you.
It's _DMCR on Instagram. New music dropping soon. Go and run up intro out now.
Boom. Right, and get at my Instagram, it's _CKeys_, and definitely go over to Sam's channel and watch Autotune that's out now.
Watch all the tracks, man. What are you doing? Watch all the tracks.
My man's been around. My man's been around. Go and check him out, and honestly, that is a wrap on the next slice.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Now they don't hustle like me. I've been on these roads and they don't run it, my G. Aiming through the struggle, they ain't struggled like me. Them man ain't on nothing, they ain't coming like me. Why they always chatting, they don't hustle like me. I've been on these roads and they don't run it, my G. Aiming through the struggle, they ain't struggled like me. Them man ain't on nothing, they ain't coming like me. Now they ain't coming like me, now they don't run it, my G. Why you chatting like you run it when that's not what I see?